Hello, this is Dale Janota with School Board Support Services. I'm a statistician and I analyze teacher salary schedules all over the country. And I was going to let you know how California turned out overall on the earning power, which defines the value of your schedule with one number. I'm going to analyze it with benefits. I'm going to take a look at it based on the student teacher ratio, looking at critical points on your schedule, and then also I'm going to do it based on student teacher ratio. Now, first I'm going to do it statewide so you can see how one looks statewide, and then I'm going to break it down by a subgroup. And the subgroup you'll find very interesting. First of all, let me tell you what I do is I do what I call a 26-year earning power approach to teacher salary schedules. I take a teacher at your BA 30 starting salary, walking through your structure, defining the value of your schedule with one number over 26 years. It shows you what a teacher can potentially make at your district, plus what your potential cost would be over a period of time per teacher. Now, I'm going to first of all look at this statewide. And by the way, I use 26 years because that's the average number of years of service current retirees have that are drawing off retirement plan. And in this, I have all the 2019-20 data. That's people that are settled. There are still 280 schools that are working under previous year's salary schedule. We have 917 California districts in this study. Now, when I take a look at a statewide study, I'm looking at ABC because they're on the top of the list. Their earning power, defining the value of your schedule with one number, is $2,178,000. Overall, they were $174,000 above the state average, 8% above average, and they ranked 228th out of 917 schools. Entry-level pay with the BA 30 or the next smaller column with credential, $57,000, $6,000 above, 10% above, and they ranked 121. Then I isolate the biggest number with the BA 45 without a master's. Now I look at that number because nationally that tends to be the highest salary an individual can make without a master's degree. Not true in California, as you got more liberal movement than most states going to the right, but still a nice benchmark. There you can see ABC is 15,000 above, 16% above, and they ranked 121 out of the 917 schools. And then I do the same thing with the top salary on the schedule. Now, when I look at the top, I take the top salary plus the master's stipend. If you go beyond step 26, I stop it there and I footnote it because I don't want to be comparing 35 years of experience with somebody that has 18 years. There you can see ABC was 6,500 above, 6.4% above, and they rank 278th. Now, but the key to what I do is you can look at districts of your own choosing. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to show you how simple this is. I want to know how we compare based on your county. So I'm going to just take all these code numbers here. I have just about every one. I don't have Lincoln, Union, and Laguna. But everybody else I have, plus I have the county office in here. So I'm going to go edit, copy, bring it over here, and then paste it there. That's all you ever have to do. It's all done now. Now I'm going to go through this to show you what it looks like. Okay, I'm going to look at San Rafael High School. Got everybody in here. When I look at their salary schedule, their overall earning power, $2,517,000. Their structure is $210,000 above the county average, 8.4% above average, and they rank third in the county. You can see who number one is. Okay. The entry level pay with the BA 30. Nice entry level pay. 3,800 above, 6.2% above, and they rank third. Highest with the BA 45, below the county average. 5.6% below, they rank 10th. The top salary, which might be step 26 plus the master's stipend, 11,000 above, 9.3% above, and they rank number 2. Now I'm going to move it to the benefits first, and I'm going to go back to salary and benefits. Over here I have how much each district pays for insurance for single, how much they pay for family. Your averages are up here. And then I also have the contract days in here, plus the student-teacher ratio. Oops, they're not settled yet. So I'm still using old data, comparing it with everybody else's, and they're still pretty darn good. So now when I combine the benefits to the salary, let's see how they turn out. I do it with single and family. This one is with the family insurance, salary and family insurance. Okay, so they are 212,000 above average, 7.3% above average, and they rank third using an old schedule. Entry level pay for a family. Now I like to look at family insurance more than single because most people are married, even if it's only temporary. They're 3,900 above, 5.1% above, and they rank fourth. Highest with the BA 45 with benefits. Well, I can't believe that's below average. Your county's well paid. Highest on the schedule, right up there. Boom, 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 boom. Then it's also done with single insurance. Not everybody has a composite rate. I would say it's kind of 50-50 in terms of California if you have a composite or if you have a tiered system. That's one reason why I do it both ways. And then I do it on a per diem basis. See, everybody has a little bit different days. You see this is 185 days. So I divided it by 185, and you see how you turned out there. And then the key, which I think is very important, I do it with benefits too, but I do it based on student-teacher ratio. When I do it based on student-teacher ratio, it's kind of interesting. There's a big variance here. Like if I take a look at the highest on student-teacher ratio, there we go. It's a small district. This one right here. But they rank number 1 when I do it based on student-teacher ratio. So you can see all you ever have to do, so I'll go back to the beginning here, you put in the group of schools that you want. Now, I don't think San Rafael really wants to pay with the whole county because there's a lot of difference in various size of the districts. So anyway, the cost of this, and you can always go here, you can always put in any schools that you want, and I will change it, and I'm going to show you a couple things later. The cost of this study is $795. And what that gets you, it gets you this study that I'm doing right here where you can pick and choose any group that you want. Plus, between now and October, you're going to be getting updates. In California, you guys just never settle. It seems like bargaining is entertainment for you guys. And I call it entertainment if you do it all the time. And so when it changes, I send you new ones, and you'll probably be getting a half a dozen to a dozen. If perchance you know more than I do that somebody just settled, you just let me know, and I'll send you another one. $795 a year buys you the whole thing. But let's say we want to make projections. Let's say San Rafael High School wants to see how they compare if they add 2.5% to their schedule. You'll see the numbers change. Boom. It's done. I added 2.5 to the schedule and the whole analysis completed based on the group that you want. And then also I do change it here for a little bit of humor, checking out a proposal. If you want to change the benefits, they're paying a lot right now for benefits, but let's say they're going to go $800 and $1,400 for benefits. You just put $1,400 a month here for family, $800 here for single, and you have your study done based on the proposal that you're looking at. If I go over here, you'll see that the benefits changed automatically. We now have 800 and 1400. All the numbers are that for the salary and single and salary and family are done. If you put zero in here, like I started it out with zero, zero defaults it to the present information. I want to make things really simple for people. But now I'm going to try something else here. Let's say San Rafael. Since there's a big variance here, you probably don't want this group here. You can put in any of the code numbers you want. But let's say we wanted to do how San Rafael compared with high school districts of their own size. We could do it based on wealth. If I go over here, I got my code sorted by enrollment. I have my code sorted by the type of district and enrollment. I have the code sorted by the district type and the cost per student. And let's say we want to know how you compare with high school districts that have about your enrollment. So I just have to go over here. I'm going to go to high school districts. This is kind of neat because it highlights your district for you. There you are. Let's say you want to know how you compare with, let's say the 6 bigger districts and the 6 smaller districts. All you have to do is boom, boom, boom. That's 3, 4, 5 there. I'm going to put these districts in here. Is that 6 there? No, that's 6 there. We'll put these districts in there to see how they compared based on districts of this size. So I'm going to go copy. I'm going to go over here. I'm going to paste it. And then I'm going to have to get rid of the ones that we don't want. And this is probably more of a better comparison in terms of, come on, let's get down here. Let's get down here. Let's see, I got to take these out. These are districts about your size, high school districts about your size, which I think would be a pretty decent. Oh, you're still number 2 and still using the old stuff. You're 2 overall in pay. We go over here. We have a salary and benefits. You're number 2. Salary and single benefits. You're number 2. God dang it! You're still not settled. Why don't they just say yes? Okay, we still have the old benefits in there since we didn't do anything. When I do it based on a per diem basis, oh my goodness, is that per diem? You're still right up there. When I do it here based on student-teacher ratio, I think you probably get it closer. Oh, you're dead average. When I do salary and based on a student-teacher ratio basis with districts about your size, you look pretty good. Anyway, so that's all you ever have to do. You just have to put in the schools that you want. As you see, the manual is pretty simple. I got one sentence for this and one sentence for your projections. You can buy it, $7.95 for everything. You can either reply to this email or you can call me. If I need a PO number, fine. If not, fine, because I've been doing this for so long. I know the districts are pretty reliable. Might be slow at paying, but that's the way life goes. I hope that you enjoyed this presentation, and I hope to hear from you. My website is there if you want to see the website, and I look forward to working with your district. My name is Dale Janota, and I think I have something here that's pretty much superintendent proof. Thank you much, and I hope to hear from you.